Hi everybody, my name is Shannon. Welcome to my channel, Another Yarn. Thank you so much for joining me today. I greatly appreciate it. Okay, well, I might as well talk about what I'm wearing. This top is Derecho, I'm not sure how to say it. It's by Derecho Design Team. This is by Alison Green. Here is the pattern. It is a paid for pattern and it is really pretty. I made it a while back. Love it. And I have yarn to make it again in another color. What I like about this top, it's not what I'm talking about today, but I'm wearing it, so I might as well explain it. What I like about this top is it does not take a lot of yarn. I did use the Remix Light. Now they say this is a DK weight yarn. Okay, whatever. You know, we'll go with it. We will go with it. It's DK weight. So this yarn is 100 grams, 3.5 ounces, 432 yards. Do you know what else is 432-ish yards per 100 grams? Sock weight, fingering weight yarn. That is what else is that size. And then you can be the judge. I'm not putting any shade. I love smaller weight yarns, and this is like a bargain, whatever. So excuse me, the pattern is, depending on your size, 2 to 3 balls. So a lot of yardage, 3 balls. You're going to have a lot left over, well, depending on where you are in size range. There you have it. So yeah, I'm thinking of making another one. I mean, it's so pretty. I think I've got 2 of these in one white, but I could do it. I could do some colory work thingies here. And I've used Remix Light in other sweaters too that did take DK weight yarn, and I did it anyway. So maybe, whatever. Oh, and the other thing, just as a public service announcement, this has been put through the washing machine and dryer. It wasn't supposed to be, but you know, accidents happen, and it still looks fine. I wouldn't recommend it because, you know, the ball band does not recommend that. What does it say? Probably machine wash. Yeah, machine wash in cold water on delicate cycle, lay flat to dry. It was washed in cold water. Doubt it was on delicate, and it did go through the dryer. And I'm still wearing it. It did shrink up a little bit, but that's okay. I made it slightly big anyway, not on purpose, but you know, gauges lie. There you have it. So just want to throw that out there since that's what I was wearing. Anyway, you want to see something else? Should we talk about some other things? Yeah, I got a new book. I mean, it is Black Friday season. You know what I mean? It used to be Black Friday was just the day after Thanksgiving, but you know, for the last so many years, Black Friday has been pretty much the month of November, right? It's a season. It's a sales season, whatever. You do what you want. I was searching through Amazon. I should not do that. It's not a wise move. And then I'm very specific. I go in and I'm like, hey, crochet books. Let me go scrolling down, and I'll do crochet books, today's deals, crochet books, you know, what's on sale, that type of thing. And I'll do the same with knitting. And I have been looking for some very nice, both crochet and knit, but I've been asking specifically for crocheted baby garments. We are expecting grandbaby number 6, and I must make things because my title is Nana and I know how to do these things, so I must do it. It's a rule. It's a 100% rule. So I wanted to do a combination of both knit and crochet. I've already got a couple of knit things done. I'm working on a crocheted item, and I want to make more. And yeah, so I was scrolling through, and look at this. Look at this book, Timeless Textured Baby Crochet. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that is the cutest. That right there is so adorable. So this book is by Vita Apala. There are 20 patterns in here, and they are adorable. I do want to bring up, let me see. So today, it is November 21st, right? This will go pop in the early morning hours, just letting you know. So as of November 21st, this book is showing on Amazon. You can get the Kindle version for $13.49. I like the paperback version, right? I mean, it's preference. I do have a Kindle. And the paperback is $15.49, which is impressive because it's normally $24.99, 38% off. If you're interested and you want it, cool. You know, there you go. I'm not affiliated. I'm just telling you what I found because I'm excited. One of the other things that it had on there, it said, you know how Amazon does these weird things, right? It has a little green marker right there, and it says save 50% if you buy two of the qualifying things. You'll get 50% off of one. So I went scrolling through, and I hit the little thing that says shop more items that are in there. And of course, I'm just looking for crochet and knitting books. I mean, hello, they have other books, but I don't care. I just want what I want. And I do have another book coming, and that is the Knitted Wild Animal Friends. I think this one's cute too. Let's see. See? I have that one. That one will be here, I think, next week. I've seen this one. I flipped through that one in the store. I like all the clothes that they have for the critters and everything. And if you've been around for a while, I know I have a lot of new subscribers. I have a love-hate relationship with amigurumi. Hate is too strong of a word. I mean, you can see I've got a lot of stuffed things, right, hanging around and everything. I do like to make them. I really do. But I have to make them, if that makes any sense. I'll explain it. I have to start it, make all the pieces, put them all together and finish it, and it's got a great chance of being done. If I take a break, if I move on and play with something else, there's a chance that critter is not going to get done. And that's what I mean by that. I love them. I've made all of these right here. You know, I made Layla the Love Bug, the head, okay? For everybody that's new, Layla has been with me for a decade. She has. I've not had the channel that long, but I'm just saying, Layla has been on my shelf for literally a decade. You can get this pattern still on Ravelry. I'll link this one down below. It's K4TT Fiber Doodles, and this is Layla the Love Bug. She does have a body and everything, so, you know, absolutely adorable. I got very excited. This was probably my second time doing eyes like this, because the same designer did the devil right there, and I made that one. And see, I was excited. I finished that. I made the devil. I did great, and I stalled on her. She's been sitting here for 10 years. My husband says I should finish her, and I don't want to, because I think if I finish her, somebody might claim her. And she's been with me for a long time, and I want to keep her. So she's mine. But, and that's what I mean by the love-hate, really. It's not hate. I mean, that's a strong word. But that love-hate type of a relationship, I do like to make them. So I do have another amigurumi book coming along, because, you know, I needed a new one. I did need a new one. I have drooled over those little clothes and stuff. And that was like a $25 book. And I didn't want to spend $25 on it. I mean, let's face it, I didn't. So both of these, since I did get that little bit of a discount, they were $10 and $12. I think I spent like $24 for both books. Okay, nice. This one by itself, if you don't get discounts and sales, is that $24.99. All right. It says so on the back too. And I did not spend that. So let's look at this book, because I'm not going to lie, I am very impressed with the designs that are on here. And I can see me making multiple of them, especially since we have the new baby coming along. I went through, and the rompers that are in here, one of them goes to 18 months. There's another that goes up to 24 months. But the sweaters go up to 3 and 4. So they do have 4 sizes on all the sweaters, and they do go up to a little bit older of a child. So that's perfect, since, you know, I do have the little ones. But look at, I want to make that romper. That goes up to 18 months. That is so cute. Look at that. I mean, can you see a little one with that? And my daughter-in-law, she likes to put the youngins in rompers. And we have, like I said, baby number 6 is coming, and that's their 4th. So, I mean, how exciting. And look at all the texture. I mean, that's what they said on this pattern, is all the texture. And I'm all about the texture. I love the bobbles. I like those fun things. I like interest, you know. I mean, I don't have a problem with double crochet. I mean, this one's half double crochet right here, and the sleeves are double crochet, and it's fine, but it's plain. I mean, I'll put some buttons on. I got to find some decent buttons and everything, put buttons on the center, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's cute, but it's plain. I want something that says, wow. And these say, wow. Yeah, I'm excited. You want to see the rest? Yeah, you do. I know you do. Look at this. I got the little top and the pants. Oh my gosh. I think we need to make these. I think, look at that. That right there. Wouldn't that just be adorable, just as a little set, just the way they have it matched like that? And the youngest grandchild is 2, little girl. So I could do that, you know, make some more things for her too, right? I mean, it could happen. I'm loving these little rompers and sets. Look at that. So you've got the little boots. I don't know how well they would stay on, but I think I have to give it a try. And this one, I've got another pattern, a knitting pattern that's very similar to that design that I have made before and gave to the little ones. But there are so many, 20 patterns in here. What I also like about this, okay, here's the romper. Oh my gosh, I just love that little romper. 18 months is the size it goes up to. But I love that. So that one's in 3 sizes. But one of the things that I thought was spectacular is, without showing the written directions, look at that. You have so much instructions, pictures helping you to figure out, oh, that's what they mean. All right, I haven't gone through all of the written instructions to say how easy they are to understand or something like that. Okay, so here, as an example, I'm very impressed. I really am. For people who want to have that extra support and that comfort level of, am I doing the right thing? It's not like it's so wordy that you can't deal with it, but here's the romper, the pictures. There's the steps for, make sure I don't have the, yeah, there you go. You got the steps for the romper. All right, well, that's 6 pictures. I already showed you these, right? There's more, just making sure that you are on the right track. And then look at this. I mean, how spectacular is that? I mean, that is going to just set you up for massive success. You're like, oh, I got this. I know what they mean when they're talking about skip that stitch or put that other stitch there. I get it, especially if it's something that you're not used to using or you're not used to doing. This is adorable. The little girl's ruffle top. Look at that. And I like the interest. You've got all the fancy ruffles right there, which is adding that texture. I love it. And you've got some dots and stuff throughout, and then the nice ribbing right here. I do have the ribbing on this, you know, at the bottom that adds some interest to it. But like I said, there's not a lot else going on. I like stuff. I like colors. I like texture. I like a lot of things. So totally thrilled. Did not expect this because I haven't seen this book before. So I hadn't seen it in person, flipping through it or anything like that, and then deciding. And each pattern has those pictures like that. They have all of that picture support, every single one, which is amazing. So you've got a pair of booties in here. There's a blanket. There's, I think, 2 rompers, and I believe the rest are sweaters, and absolutely stunning. I was so impressed with the amount of pages that they use to put in pictures. A lot of books don't have that. You're left to kind of, I think this is what they meant. I think this is where they want me to put it together. I'm not really sure. And you're left to figure it out on your own. This one, you're not left to figure anything out on your own. And what I like to, this one's called the Heavenly Sweater. Look at that. Look at the yoke on that. You know you want to make that. Right? Look at that. Look how pretty that is. I mean, in that color, you don't even have to change the color. I like it. You know, Heavenly Sweater is perfect with the cream color, cream or white. Oh my gosh. And that is just gorgeous. I'm loving that. And again, you've got all of this. So all of those stitches that you're not familiar with, or you might not be, it's showing you through the pictures what it's supposed to look like. So you can follow along. Obviously you got the written instructions, but through the pictures to make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do. So absolutely thrilled. This is one of my favorites. Oh my gosh, this is called the Harvest Cardigan, and I'm loving the embossed stitches right up here at the yoke and the 2 color, and I think I have to make that. Yeah, what do you think? Isn't that great? Look at that. You can see the leaves and baubles up at the yoke and the 2 colors. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. That is so pretty. And I can see that boy or girl either way. And 4 sizes, 0 to 6 months, goes all the way up to 3 and 4. So there's 4 different sizes on that. And this one is perfect with all of the pictures because I'm not used to doing all of those stitches. You might be, I'm not. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're front post and back post as far as double crochet, maybe triples and what have you. But look at that. just great details and pictures to show you how you're doing your stuff. I know I keep repeating, but I'm surprised. I've not seen a book like this. I don't know if you have, if there's other books along this style. I think I might have to look up the designer, the author, and see if she has other books and if her books are like this, because this is impressive. This to me is hands down very impressive. It's like having a YouTube tutorial without having to sit there and listen to the YouTube tutorial, right? You know, that type of a thing. It's like, wait, what did I just miss? What? Back up, right? That's what this reminds me of, is tutorial without tutorial. This one is the Seminole cardigan. Isn't that just the sweetest little thing? That is such a cute little cardigan. And I'm loving the dusty rose color. I like those antique-y colors, those, I don't know how else to put it, kind of like a one-off. I've got some greens like that. I've got some mustards like that. I've got some colors along that line because, you know, the what I grew up with was the baby pink, the baby blue, the mint green, the yellow, you know, those colors. Those aren't necessarily the colors any longer. And I can just see that right there is so cute. And I do have some dusty rose. So I think we need to do some things like that. I think I've got some bamboo pop and dusty rose, and that's a DK, and this is a DK pattern. How exciting. I don't have to go shopping, right? I've got stuff. I could do it. You know, I'm supposed to be making hats right now. Yeah, we know. Look at the wave sweater. Look at that. The bobbles on this get me. I love bobbles. I did a video a long time ago and I pulled out all the things, not ripped out, but I mean, I grabbed all the things that I had bobbles in it that were just laying around, or, you know, in one of my bins or something like that. It's impressive. Yeah, it's impressive. So bobbles do not scare me. I love that texture, and you get some well-placed bobbles, it makes a difference. You know, not necessarily on everything, but it makes a difference. This particular jumper goes up to 24 months. So if you have a 2-year-old right here, that is so cute. I'm loving all the ruffle details and all of that frilly little girly stuff that is just amazing. That is so cute. You know, this is the angel romper. They're so adorable. They are so cute. Look at this. I like the picture details, just showing you how you're doing that, how you're putting that together. I'm like, oh, I can do that. I can. It's yarn. It's yarn and hooks or yarn and needles, right? It doesn't matter. It's not the boss of you. You can do it. You can. And this thing gives you so many pictures and everything. You know where you're at. And then we've got the classic bonnet. How adorable. Have you got grandkids or children or babies in your life that will actually keep a hat on? You know, and the bonnets, I mean, you got to put those strings on. You don't want to choke them, but you got to put the strings on them or a button or something, because they are just ripping that thing off. I keep trying. I've got the littlest one. I got a hat on her and it was adorable. Mama made a comment that she doesn't normally like to wear hats. And I tried to get my phone out to take a picture because she was so cute. And yeah, it didn't last. I didn't get the picture. She was like, yeah, that's enough. That's enough. I'm done. I'm done. It's really cute too. Here's the blanket that is in the book. This is the only blanket. Everything else is garments. I cannot tell you how impressed I am with this book. This one is the forest sweater, and I think this one is one of the simpler sweaters, but I'm still loving that texture design in it. So it's not just the, you know, straight across double crochet or straight across single crochet. You've got some detail to it that just makes it pop. And I really like that. That is just really a nice stitch. This one, I can see why they call it the favorite hoodie. How adorable. Gotta make it. I don't know if it's so much because the color gets me. We know I like my oranges. I love my oranges. Or the hoodie. I like making hoods for the kids. I like making hoodie sweaters and things like that. And all of this really cute right down the front with the bobbles. I mean, what's not to love? This has everything. It has my color. It has the hood. It has the bobbles. It's adorable. I mean, what's not to love? It's got everything. That's just stunning. And this, the jasmine sweater, I like the adult design and flair of this sweater. How cute. I want one. I mean, isn't that cute? I like the detail up here. It's not straight across. You do have that. I want one of those in my size. I think this is absolutely adorable. I like that. I mean, would you wear something like that? I would. In a heartbeat. I would 100% wear that. Unfortunately, it goes up to a size 3 or 4-year-old, so there'd be a lot of math involved. I mean, we could do it. We're smart people and we can craft, right? Our crafts don't own us. We can do anything we want. But that is so cute. All the bobbles up here in the yoke, the detail, and the hemline gets me. It's an adult, sophisticated hemline, and it's adorable. Put that on a little kid. Oh my gosh, you know, the cuteness factor just goes up, just astronomically. It does. This is the cloud dress with pretty in pink. That is adorable. I'd probably make it in lavender. I don't know why, but you know, I mean, it's, you know, it's gorgeous. It's pretty in the pink, obviously, but in lavender, I mean, come on now, right? That with all the little details and everything and the bumpies and the texture and the yoke area there. And then did you see the frilliness on the sleeve? Did we see this? Look at that. And then you get that little bit of detail, just gives a little flair and a little bit of extra. And if you wanted to be super special, you could change some colors. You could do this right here in one color, kind of like a belt situation. You could definitely do that and then have everything else, you know, just that coordinating and that contrasting colors. That would be a lot of fun. That would be really pretty. You'd have a couple extra ends to weave in, but that's okay. But that is stunning. And this very appropriately named sweet dress. And that is very sweet. That is adorable. So you got a little bit of texture and everything going on down here in the dress, which is cute. I'm liking this detail right here. That is really pretty. I'm just having fun. Like, ooh, which one should I start first? You know I have to make one. I mean, yeah, I have to make one. At least one. I can see multiple. And then, of course, you've got the cute little socks. Little crocheted socks. Those are absolutely adorable. So I got to figure out, you know, I'm going to have to make some of those and see how well those will fit on little baby feet. I mean, have to. We already saw the pants and this romper. This one also goes up to the 24 months. I have to make this one. Look at that. Isn't that the cutest little thing ever? That is so adorable. To me, this one is more of a unisex. I think the way that it's listed, it probably, you know, that one with the green, everything says boy. I think mustard color. My daughter-in-law likes to put the kids in the mustard color and the grays. I love the mustard color anyway. I think a mustard color romper would be perfect. It just, yes, I'm going to have to find my mustard color yarns. I mean, I have some, but, you know, appropriate for the kids to wear. We know how that goes. You know, you make it something that they can wear for a while. This little dress goes up to a 3/4 size, and it is the truffle dress. And how adorable. I think for my youngest granddaughter, she's 2, I think she needs one of these. She's very, very tiny. But, you know, Mom's 4'11", so what do you expect? And I think she's like 18 pounds right now. Might be pushing the 19. She's 2. Her dad was that way also at his 2-year checkup. He was 19 pounds. So she's just, you know, she comes by it naturally. She's the cutest little thing. I mean, it's adorable. So, you know, take advantage of it while I can and make a couple things while they're fast and easy, right? We know how that goes. And then look at the detailed for that one, for those pictures. I mean, isn't that stunning? Have you seen that? I know I asked that before, but my goodness, I'm just so thrilled and so impressed. So those are the 20 patterns that are in this book, and I'm just thrilled. I am so thrilled with these. I'm going to have to look up more of her stuff. They said more books you can love. We got baby loveys on the back, and then little slippers. See that? You know, more books. I'm going to have to go look those up too. But yeah, this one right here, I've not seen a book so detailed with so many pictures, and there are so many things in this book, not a joke, that I can see making. And that's an interesting part when you're buying books. A lot of the books that I buy are inspiration. I have them, I look at them, I drool over them. You know, now you can kind of look at things online prior to buying them. You can go and, even if you're not interested, you can go look at Ravelry and say, hey, what are in these books, right? You can at least see what the patterns are without buying the whole thing if you're interested. That wasn't always the case, right? We didn't always have those options. So I have a lot of books that I use as inspiration and flipping through and dreaming, and you know, there'll be, especially magazines, if you have a magazine subscription, there'll be maybe one or two that you might be interested in making, you know, maybe, but you got to do some tweaking or what have you. This one, there's a lot in here that I'm very interested in making, especially with this particular time frame. New baby coming, how exciting. Yeah, this was well worth my money. 100% well worth my money. $15.49 if you don't buy any other books. That's what it's showing right now today on Amazon. I'm not affiliated in any way, shape, or form. I don't get any money for talking about it. I'm just showing you things that I particularly purchased that I'm enjoying, and I'm going to be making some things out of this book. There's a lot in here. This isn't one of those, oh, wow, great picture on the outside, because that is adorable, but there's nothing on the inside I want to make, right? We've all bought those types of books before, and you're like, oh, how disappointing. This isn't it. Man, I'm telling you, this one, I am absolutely thrilled. The size of the book, I mean, now I know why it's that, you know, that's a big, thick book. Now I know why it's so big. It's very well done. It's very well detailed. And I'm really looking forward to making those things and checking out this particular author to see what else she has to offer, because this is impressive. All right, well, with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was a surprise to me. I did not expect this, and I am extremely excited about it. So let me know and put down below what you think I should start first, because you know I'm going to shove everything else aside and start a baby thing. I mean, I haven't even finished this one that I've got, right? I'm still on the sleeve. But, you know, this is like we said, it's just plain stitched. And these are textured, right? I'm like, yeah. So let me know what I should start next, because it's going to happen. All right, everybody. With that, I'm going to let you guys go. You guys have a great day, night, evening, whatever it happens to be. And I will talk to you again later. Bye-bye.